Well, good morning again. For those of you who don't know already, I'm Molly. I'm going to be hosting your student chapel today. We have a lot of cool things going on. How many of you have ever been to an art museum? Awesome. And if you haven't, you should go. Generally speaking, there are two ways to really see how art influences you. A lot of people take it some time to reflect personally. Other people take time to reflect with other people and sharing their experience and sharing the conversation. That conversation may reveal that you have the same perspectives as other people, but it sometimes might reveal that you have different perspectives that some people might not have seen if you hadn't shared them. Today we will experience the art in the form of drama, poetry, and dance, and then we'll have some externalized conversation. For the last couple of weeks, students from Warner Pacific have been working on these presentations for the sake of generating the conversation and showing the perspectives. I hope you enjoy. This is Student Arts.
Hey, if you don't know what it does, keep it away from me.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Hey, what's that?
A seed.
What are you doing? I want that seed. Give it here. No. Why not? Because it's mine. You don't even know what to do with it. So give it here. No! It's mine. I'm gonna figure it out.
Oh, now you're gonna figure it out.
Unless you're gonna be the one to tell me.
Nope.
What about you? You? No! What'd you do that for? I want to put it with my seed. You have a seed? Yeah. So if you give me yours, I can have a set.
A set?
Yeah. Two makes a set. Where's your seed?
He doesn't have a seed. No seed at all. Well?
Right? Here.
You put it in your pocket?
Yeah. Where else am I supposed to put it?
I don't know. It seems more important than that.
Not really. It's just a little gold seed.
Well, yours is kind of dried up.
Watch it.
You didn't.
What do you mean?
Well, your seed is dried up.
Leave my seed alone.
That seems to be your problem.
Problem?
Your seed's neglected. Neglected seeds are not attractive.
Girl, please. I'm cute.
The seed is
Oh, yeah? Well, where's your seed? Huh? Where's yours? Where's yours? Where's yours?
Right here. I still got mine. Right here.
No! 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 What are you crying for? It means nothing. Just a dried up reminder that I don't know what to do with it. Ah!
You're a little worked up there, young man.
Yeah. Over nothing.
Must be something.
I said it was nothing. Who are you anyway?
Does it matter?
No. No, it doesn't. You don't matter. Neither does that. See.
Then why'd you keep it for so long?
What?
Then why'd you keep it so long in your pocket?
I don't know. I guess I was just trying to figure out what to do with it.
Didn't look like you did much with it at all.
What do you know about it?
I know that the other guy's did was all shiny and new looking. And yours? What they call it? Dry?
Yeah, I heard them. They don't know.
Maybe they do.
Or maybe they don't.
You think you're tough, don't you? Seeds represent things that grow.
I know that.
Do you?
Who doesn't know that?
Well, what a person knows can only be determined by how he acts.
Whatever.
Hey,
What is this?
well, there were times where it seems you should have been growing, and you were.
Mom! Mom! I gotta start my penmanship paper. Mom! My K's and Q's are perfect. Do I get a snack?
Well, hi, Jordan.
Did you hear me? I got a star for penmanship.
A star. Son, you're in the 8th grade. You do most of your homework on the computer now.
I do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, do I get a snack anyway?
Sure, go ahead.
You want me to make it?
Are you serious? You want me to make you a snack for good penmanship in the 8th grade.
Yes.
What kind of snack, son? There's the kitchen. In it are snacks. Help yourself.
No! I want a snack. And I want you to make it. I did good today. I got a star. I want a treat. I want a treat.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that skirt I just bought for my senior pictures. It's gonna be so I can't wait to graduate. Oh, I know. Oh my gosh.
Hey, dude. Sorry I was late.
Yeah.
I was
Look.
helping my mom.
Look.
What?
Look.
I'm looking. What's all this trash?
Trash? What do you mean trash? These are phone numbers.
Whose?
Theirs.
You got phone numbers of girls in the same crew?
Yeah, I guess. But who cares about their crew? All I know is I've got the numbers, and I've got her number, and her number, and her number.
Okay. Whose number is this?
Hers. I think. Yeah, hers.
All right. Whose number is this?
That's definitely hers. Or it might be hers over there. Yep, that's hers.
What's her name?
Jennifer? No, Kelly. No, it's Pam.
It's Pam. Yeah. Dude, who are you gonna ask for when you call? Kelly Pam? She's gonna think you have Tourette's or something.
I'll just be like, hello, this is Jordan from the mall.
Hey, Jordan.
Oh, you remember me?
Of course. You're Jordan Shellmeyer.
Yeah, but girl, you don't have to be so formal. Wait, how do you know my full name anyway?
I know everybody's full name, Jordan Shellmeyer. I'm the internet.
The internet?
Yes, but please, call me Kaylee, the internet.
Okay, Kaylee, what do you want?
Your money.
What?
I mean, I have things for you to buy with your money. I'm the internet. Call me Kaylee.
Okay, Kaylee, the internet? All I have is $200, and I'm saving that for a down payment on a new car.
Searching.
No, don't search. I'm saving.
Searching.
No, stop. Seriously.
Searching.
No, really. I'm saving.
New Retro Tree Jordans on sale for just $150.
Aw, man. Those are really nice. But I can't. I'm saving for a down payment on a new car.
Save 20% if you click and purchase now.
Okay.
Thank you. Do you like movies? Buy Fandango passes online. Click and purchase now.
But all I have is $70 left.
Click now, Jordan. Thank you. MAC makeup on sale.
Makeup? I don't even wear makeup.
MAC makeup is for men who are men in makeup. Your total is $250.
$250? But all I had is $200.
So you owe me, the internet, $50.
So what am I supposed to do?
Grow.
Can I interest you in online gambling?
No!
So are you getting the message?
Are you still here?
Yeah, you should be glad I'm here.
Well, I'm not. And what message are you talking about? All I see is times in my life where I didn't get what I wanted, got taken advantage of, and my friend, he just left me hanging. I mean, what kind of friend does that? We've been getting numbers for years. It's what we do. But all of a sudden, he just changes on me, does a switch, flips it.
Evolve.
Yeah,
He grows.
Huh?
Maybe what you're calling a switch up is your friend growing in understanding that relationship.
Relationships. People's feelings are much more important than a bunch of no-name numbers.
Man, please. It's just a game we play. It means nothing.
Maybe it should, you know. You're not a kid.
You're not a kid anymore. You do not get credit for doing something you should have been doing years ago. And tantrums? Really?
Right.
You know, you're really getting on my nerves.
You're mad at me.
Yeah, and I don't even know who you are.
Oh, you know me. You've known me since the day you got your seed.
Oh, yeah? Where have you been? Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to figure this out since the day I got it. And you're talking to me now. You got all the answers now. How come you didn't say something then?
I didn't say anything.
No!
I spoke through nature. I spoke through people. I spoke right to you. Oh, but I guess it's kind of hard to hear me from your pocket, huh? You did that. You put me there.
Well, you're not in my pocket now, and you ain't saying nothing.
It's the first time you have taken me out of your pocket since that day. Come here.
I'm not doing
Come
anything.
here. You see how important I am to him? How serious and desperate he is about me?
Yeah.
Were you ever? From the jump, you decided to put me in your pocket, like a little good luck charm. But that's it. Your faith, your mission, your purpose, shoved in a pocket, drying up. And you're mad because I didn't say anything? Well, you're mad, and I'm finally out of your pocket. And I'm loud, and I'm clear. Now what?
I got it.
So, do I get a new one? I mean, I didn't know.
No, you don't get a new one. But you can nurture the one you have.
But it's gone. It's dry.
It's never gone. And drying is dead. Grow.
I know I'm not promised tomorrow. I brush with eternity every day. Face to face with my Creator, I may be one step away. But each second, minute, and hour reveals the seed of potential in me. If I stay planted in the Lord, I'll fulfill my destiny. There's an ocean in each drop of water. There's a forest in every seed. There's a nation in every baby born. There's potential inside of me. Every person I meet is important. Everyone has that treasured seed that, firmly watered and planted, can grow into a tree. I contribute my time to new ventures, to supply an idea or two. 3 times a year I volunteer and stay all the way through. I mentor and teach small children. Their lives often teach me too. I share my food with the hungry, for who hasn't been hungry before or desperately needed to get a new job and couldn't get through the door? Sharing won't give me status in this ever-changing land or make me something special because the money came through my hands. To live with no illusions, one must challenge mistaken perceptions. To live with no illusions, one must undertake personal inspection. To live with no illusions, one must be willing to change. To live with no illusions, one must forgive and release the pain. To create a new reality using individuality. To affect the common man with skills and talents in your hand. To pour out potential poetry and books you want to write. To go fishing in Alaska or climb the mountains high. To do something, sorry you guys. To share food with a stranger, even if it's just some rice. To read books to little children or do something very nice. To pour out my money, time, and talent, all I've listed up above. If those things are not enough, try pouring out your love. Take part in your community. Who knows what your quest will be? Maybe when you die under rest in peace, your tombstone will say, died empty. There's an ocean in each drop of water. There's a forest in every seed. There's a nation in every baby born. There's potential inside of me.
Could I ask all the artists to come back up here real quick, and can we show them a little more love? Real quick, before you sit down, I'd like to introduce you to everybody. If you guys see these people along the way today and you want to talk to them about what they did, feel free. Starting on the left, we have Corey DeSimone, Sunshine Dixon, King Whitman, I'm going to turn a little bit, Mercedes Alcaraz, Chandler Ruiz, Jordan Schellmeyer, Brianna Acosta, Tasha Ray, and Kaylee Reiger. Thank you guys. Now I'd like to invite our student body president, Jake Trant, to come up here. Jake, I know you were a little prompted about the performance today. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on it.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of just going to go off my own experience because that performance I felt like could relate so much with Jordan's character. So first I kind of just want to tell you guys that as a student body president, I get multiple opportunities to stand up here and talk, and it is so easy to hide behind this, I don't want to call it a mask, but I can easily just talk about business. What is student government doing? How are we making Warner Pacific College a better place? And I don't say it that way to mock it at all. I absolutely love being a part of student government. I'm a part of a team that challenges me each and every day to grow and to really cultivate the seed that I have. But today, it's really not about student government. I'm up here because I really want to explain to you guys a bit of my story. And that's absolutely petrifying, like just to say it right away. It's a lot easier for me to talk about student government, but that's not why I'm here. I want to give you a disclaimer right away to say that a lot of times when people tell their stories, it can kind of come across, I'm a pacer, so you guys are going to have to deal with me. It can come across like someone might have everything together. Well, I'm 22 years old and a senior in college, and I by no means have everything figured out. And so just to get that out there, but I have had certain experiences that have required me to grow. I've grown spiritually, haven't grown a ton physically since the 6th grade, but I've also had these experiences that have forced me to grow up and realize what it means to be an adult and how it's perfectly okay for that to be absolutely petrifying. So I grew up in a Christian home, but when I was a freshman in high school, my parents just decided to stop going to church. This came as a shock to me. It was never really officially announced, it just happened. Now, I really had two options when it came to this. I could either become extremely grateful that I no longer had to come up with an excuse every Saturday night and Sunday morning to not go, or I could figure out what this faith thing actually means to me. Now, I was living my parents' faith. I had no idea what I believed. So I decided to go to church and try it out. I was scared. It was hard setting my own alarm on the weekends, driving to and from church by myself. It was really tough. And although that might come across as a negative experience, I want you guys to know that I had to take responsibility. I had to grow up and really grow tremendously in my relationship with Christ by experiencing that in a one-on-one capacity, which is an amazing thing. That came from a risk that I took, a risk that I still don't know why I took it, but somehow I did. Now that'd be a great ending, and I'd love to just pass the mic to someone else, but there's more to the story. And it became very hard to continue that relationship with Christ. I find myself constantly relating to the prodigal son. And before some of you just think, oh, here we go again, this is cliche, just hear me out. Because I find myself asking, how long are the celebrations going to last? Like, when do I get to a point where I'm constantly feel like I'm betraying God and going away from him? Does my father run to me with open arms, hug me, kiss me, and throw the biggest celebration that I've ever seen before? This really comes from the fact that I'm humanizing God, and I make God someone that I feel like I want to understand. I hold him to my same limitations, my same sinful nature, because I know if I had a friend or even a loved one who constantly, he betrayed me, and then he came back. He betrayed me, and then he came back. He betrayed me, and then he came back. I know my trust would be a little shot, but that's not God. He wants us by his side. He sees us as beautiful, as his creation. He loves me so much, and you guys, I struggle with that more than I can even explain because I'm still figuring out how to love myself. It's a lot easier to just not let people see your struggles and limitations. But let me tell you, it might seem easier, but that is a tough facade to put on. And it becomes really hard work to seem like you're perfect and have everything together. And I don't feel like that's how we grow. We can grow by being vulnerable and real. And that's what I've realized. We can grow by, maybe it's standing up in front of a group of people with a microphone in your hand and talking, or maybe it's having a one-on-one conversation with someone in the confines of your own home or in the coffee shop. College is a transformational time where so much growth can take place through positive and negative experiences. But we have to take those head on. And the way I've done that is by solely just relying on God, as hard as it is, and not really knowing what that means, but relying on him to help me with those challenges. Because I think some things that he's revealing to me is it is so important to figure out what it means to love yourself. And love and have confidence in the person that Christ created us to be. And that God made us in his image for that reason. It's also about figuring out what grace means. I used to hear that word all the time. No idea what it meant. I still am like, it's just unfathomable, grace. And how we can grow into that term and how big that word is. Because we think we know it and then something happens and you're like, well, that doesn't apply to that. Overall, I just want to kind of close by saying, I feel like I've grown so much by realizing the importance of not taking life for granted, but kind of taking every day striving to be a better person based off the example that Christ set for us, and really growing through the opportunities and situations that are presented to us. So that was a really long way to answer your question, but that's it.
Thank you, Jake. We're not done yet, but we're going to do something a little different and pretty fun right now. So I'm going to have to ask you to circle up with 3 or 4 different people after we look at a couple questions. You're going to be prompted to answer these few questions. Think about what you've seen so far, maybe what you've been thinking about so far. First one, which flashback from the performance do you most identify? Bratty behavior, lack of caring, consideration, lack of discipline or self-control? Number 2, what do you think contributes most to your resistance of maturing or growing? And lastly, number 3, Have you ever suddenly noticed growth or maturity in your life? When, how, what was your response to that awakening? What did you feel of it? So, I'll say what I was thinking. When I watched the play, it was pretty interesting to see how the girls were reacting to King and Jordan when they were fighting, because it looked like they had a lot of strength and they had some opinions on what was happening, but it was such a careful, tender situation that there really wasn't any way for them to go completely inside. And it's pretty hard to observe growth in someone else or in yourself. What do you do when you're observing and you can't directly experience it? It can be really heavy and it can be really scary. And the play urged me to always remember that we may not see the growth, but we still feel it. And they were feeling it even if all they saw was little seeds. And I would just urge you all, as you go out through the day, remember the growth that you're feeling and the people around you is real, and you might not be able to describe it, and you might not be able to stand up for it, but it's there and it should be recognized and it's present. That's what I'll be doing today. So, if you're all, thank you. If you're all ready for some more really deep performances, I think now would be a good time to bring up our dancers so they can show the interpretation that they have for us today. I don't know what to say to that. I almost started crying in my chair. That was incredible. If you wouldn't mind, I would love to invite you back up here so we could give you the love you deserve for that. That was amazing. If you are urged to talk to these ladies for that beautiful interpretation they had today, please do. It's Deanna Curry, Whitney Christensen, and Emma Larson. Thank you so much.